Today we are going to do a port needle access. First, you're going to gather your supplies, which will be a port dressing kit, a Huber needle, an end cap, a saline flush, and a heparin flush. Now we will wash our hands. We will open up our package. I'm going to start by putting on my mask. Now we will drop the Huber needle and the end cap. And then when we open our flushes, the saline and the heparin flushes are not sterile, so they should not be dropped onto the sterile field. So once I have everything dropped onto my field, I am going to wash my hands once again. And I'm going to put on my first pair of sterile gloves and prepare my equipment. I'm going to attach my end cap to the end of the port needle, like so. I'm going to pre-prime my line. And I'm going to lay this down back onto my sterile field, remembering that this flush is not sterile. Once I've completed that, I'm going to take off my gloves. I'm going to wash my hands, and I'm going to make sure that I know where the placement of the port is. So you should be able to feel the middle of the septum of the actual port itself. If you are unable to feel that due to the chest wall being thick, you can just run your fingers around, find the outside of your port, like so. I'm going to wash my hands. Now I'm going to clean the site. So we're going to do a 30-second scrub. There's 3 sticks in each package. So we're going to do a 10-second scrub. It's just a back and forth friction. 10 seconds for each stick. For a total of 30 seconds. Once that's completed, we will take our needle, remove the plastic sheath. Again, feeling for my sides. You want to make sure that you are stabilizing the port itself when you're accessing it, and you're going to go straight in. Once you hit the back of the port, you'll meet resistance. You're going to open up your clamp. You're going to pull back, check for flash, and then you're going to flush with 5 mL of saline. So after we flushed with our saline, we were going to flush with heparin. Now if the patient is actively infusing, then we will not flush with heparin at this point. At that point, after we've done our saline flush, we will go ahead and apply our dressing. like so. And then there'll be a slit at the bottom that goes towards the bottom of the tubing, and the dressing will go over the site. Like that. And there is a tab here that you can put over top of that dressing that you can date and time and initial when you access the port. Now, if the patient you're only doing a lab draw or you're just doing a routine monthly flush, the dressing is not necessary. Then at that point we would flush with heparin, which will be 3 mils of the 1 to 100 unit heparin, which is the yellow, and then you would flush accordingly, and then we'll clamp it off. So when we remove the needle, you're going to hold on to the wings on the side here. You're going to stabilize the port, and you're going to hold on. And as you're pulling out, you're going to squeeze the wings. This is the safety portion of this needle. So once the needle itself is deaccessed, this is what it'll look like. So as you're pulling out, you'll squeeze it, so it should be completely shut as soon as it is removed from the patient's chest. This wing here is what you're going to hold on to when you're actually accessing the port. So just make sure that you're holding on to this one to access, and you're squeezing this as you're deaccessing, as that is the safety portion of this needle.